Welcome to The Big Story, hosted by Victor. The Big Story brings you interviews with inspiring people who are killing it in various spheres of life. Get ready to learn a lot while laughing and having a good time in a relaxed environment.
Hello, welcome to another episode of The Big Story. I have some favorites here. I have Paul and I have Lebson, the creators of Lebscouture. These African Dutch men who started a very, very dope brand. As you can see, I'm wearing one of their outlets here, Lebscouture. And I've always wanted to talk to them. I believe they're doing something amazing, something that we can all learn from, and something that we should all support. And I thought it was best to make this my first interview of 2021. I see 2021 as a year of growth, a year of big things, and I see them as, the best people to kick off the year with. So welcome, guys. Happy New Year.
Yes,
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, how have you been? How was your New Year celebration?
It was good. Thank God.
Nice. So for those watching on YouTube, Lebson is the one on the right and Paul is the one under me. So for those on Spotify, I think that shouldn't matter, but just to know. I'm going to kick off the interview with an icebreaker question before I let you guys introduce yourself. So I'm going to let you guys pick a number from 1 to 100, and I ask you guys an icebreaker question. So I'll start with Lebson.
All right, let's go. Give me number 7.
Number 7, okay. What did you eat for breakfast?
Eat for breakfast. Because normally I don't eat nothing for breakfast, man.
Breakfast from.
No, so actually, today till now, what I've eaten is what? Some fruits. But for the rest, nothing.
Just some fruits.
Yeah, man.
Nice, bro. Nice. And I'll let Paul take the next question. Pick a number from 1 to 100.
Let's go with 99.
99. Okay. Guy. Okay. What languages do you know how to speak?
So basically English.
Okay.
And Dutch.
Okay.
And Yoruba, which is my dialect from Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously broken English.
Pidgin,
indeed. And I can do something with Spanish.
Okay. Nice. All right, guys. So at least we know a bit about Paul and Lebson now, and we can start the interview proper. So I'll kick it off by letting you guys introduce yourselves. Tell me something, a brief description about yourselves, and let's go. Lebson.
Okay, well, my name is my real name is Stephen Levy, but I'm well known by Lebson. And the reason why is I also make Afro music in Holland. And for the rest, I work at the moment at Eneco. Okay. And for the rest, keep myself busy with Lebscouture and making my own music. And I hope also that this year that people also hear much about me, like what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. Nice. And Paul?
Yeah, so basically I'm Paul Amaku, and I'm from Nigeria, and I've been living in the Netherlands for like about 8 years plus. And I'm a psychology student at Erasmus University. And during my free time and weekends, all the days, I also work at a shoe store, Clark's at Rotterdam. And I just do me, like go to work, school, church, and Lebscouture as well. Just try to be busy and hang out with friends, basically.
Okay, nice, great. How long have you guys been friends for?
4 or 5 years or more.
5, 6 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes. All right. Okay. So you guys tell me how you met.
How do we met? Probably it was in a school, at a summer school, in
Okay.
Alberta College in Rotterdam South.
Okay.
That was where it started.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Because you guys live in Rotterdam, right?
Yeah, we live in Rotterdam.
Yeah.
I live in Rotterdam.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is basically like we've kind of like known each other like from the street because where we used to live, we're Africans, we all come together to play football.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of know of each other, kind of. But like you said, the whole real one-on-one friendship started at the summer school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. 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 So you guys have known each other from not too way back, but some time ago. And when did you guys? How was Lebscouture started? How was it born?
Let's go to. It's actually a little bit funny because first of all, is I'm a person like I'm a dreamer, so I always dream about starting something, and
Mm-hmm.
it has taken a very long time to really come up with a good idea because I've tried a lot of other stuff uh, with another business, but it didn't work. So like one day, Paul was at my house for some vacation, and I just woke up. It was like something like a dream, and
Yeah.
I told Paul like, "Hey, bro, I want to start a clothing brand. So what do you think about that?" And Paul was like, "Bro, just like that." So he was laughing. I said, "Yeah, bro, but I am really serious." So it all started with that. Then from that, then Paul just I came up with some crazy name, and Paul was laughing at me. So the real name comes actually from Paul, and for me, I'll give it to him so that he can explain the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, I was at his house, like we're like doing the vacation or something, we're just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And like I know him, like you said, he's tried a lot of things, smart watches, you know, things for the hair. He's done a lot of things, but every time nothing really worked out. So this time I was like, really, here comes Lebson with a big one.
Yeah.
And then yeah, he said, okay. And obviously as a friend, you're supposed to support each other regardless.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what you got? Tell me. Then he told me, and I was like, no, we can do that. Then we kind of like brainstormed, and yeah, and that's how Lips Culture was created.
Wow, wow. That really shows the importance of ideas, like throwing ideas at each other with friends and seeing which of them sticks. Because in like nowadays, the 21st century, you don't know which idea is going to be the one that sticks, the one that makes you the big box.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why the name? Why the name Lebscouture? I can already imagine that Lebscouture is a bit of Lebson.
Mhm.
How
Yeah.
did you come up with that name?
Yeah. I mean, like we explained some seconds ago, he came up with a totally different idea, but I know him. He always wants something personal to him.
Uh-huh.
And I knew no way is gonna do with something without Lebson. But
Yeah.
for me, it didn't necessarily have to be Lebson. So we
Yeah.
were just, brainstorming. We had like a lot of different funny names, Lebs Weir, for example. I'm like, come on, bro, are you gonna be doing boxer short or what? So, but at the end of the day, culture is like, a popular term within fashion.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
for example, Versace sometimes uses Versace couture. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, how about we just, put those two together?
Mm-hmm.
And it sounded really well. And it was just a click. And yeah, and that's how Lebs Culture came about.
Okay, great, great, great. So, what kind of what kind of what's the concept of the brand? What's Lebscouture trying to bring to the average day guy in the streets or the guy who goes to church or the skating park? What's the idea of
Yeah.
Lebscouture?
The idea of Let's Go to is actually it's also our slogan, and that's good and positive vibes. And
Mm-hmm.
the reason why is like as usual, Paul and I, we always have good vibes, like good time, and we are positive. We're also positive in life. So
Mm-hmm.
like, if we start something like it's good to bring the same good energy to the people outside. So that's why
Mm.
like okay, we are guys with good vibes, also always positive in lives and want to achieve the best. So that's why we came up with yeah, it's actually good and positive vibes, and it's also like also the music that I make, the Afro music.
Yeah.
If you check our music, it's also all about good vibes, about dance and all type of stuff. So we want to combine all together and share the same love to others. And I believe like if anyone puts on this clothes, Lebscouture, it's gonna feel different because
Yeah.
that's also what we do with our service.
Yeah. 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 I mean, when I went through the collection, I saw different colors, yellow, red, green, white, black. I mean, it's kind of like giving like a good feeling, you know. So there's something for everybody. If you're someone that likes to wear all black,
Yeah.
you have something there. If you're something like for me, I like whites, so I'm here wearing white. There's something for everyone, and it's also free. It's really comfortable. That's
Yeah.
something that I really noticed with the material, and good quality also. So, like you said, good and positive vibes. I mean, when you wear it, you feel free. You feel like you could do whatever you want, stuff like that. So I like that, man. I like that. Um, where do you guys get your inspiration from?
That's a good one. Our inspiration is actually like first before we started all this, like we check on other brands, like how these brands are doing.
Yeah.
So it's all started from there because we don't want to start something like just blind and start to invest. And after that, after we finished doing our research, we did them with some stick proof. So that's how at the moment, if you see also our collection is you only have a couple of items and colors. That is to see how things will go from now on and then see in the future. So that's how it's actually really started by checking all the brands, then trying to create our own stuff.
Okay. Okay. Nice. So at the moment, what kind of collection do you have? What's the
Yeah. At the moment, is what we have is not a lot. It's like a hoodie, sweatshirt, t-shirt, and we had also caps and some bags, but most of them are already sold out. And
okay.
for 2021, we are trying to come like mad. So that's what I hope everybody big. So I think it's gonna be successful.
Okay. 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 Because like I have the sweatshirt, you
Yeah.
have the hoodie, Paul
Yeah.
has the
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the cap, you know.
cap. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, that's great. So I mean, um, you guys, you're just like you all have your everyday jobs. So this is actually something I won't say on the side, but it's something that you're trying to make work with what you already have at the moment. How
Mhm.
how do you guys find the time?
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, like Lebson said, you know, he works at Eneco, and besides that, every other time he has, he puts in Lebscouture. And for me as well, like I wouldn't say I do the bare minimum, but being a student and having a job, so it makes me like it's I'm quite much more busier like with my time, but whatever needs to be done needs to get done, and that we definitely always do. So that's one thing that's one principle we work with, regardless of how busy or how tight our schedules are. We always meet our deadlines. What needs to be done gets done. So that's just the best way and the simple way I can put it.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, nice, nice, nice. Um, Paul, you work for Clarks and you're also studying. And Lebson, you work for Eneco and you are also an artist.
Yeah.
How does your personal profile affect the brand? Because I can imagine for you, Lebson,
Yeah.
you're an artist, so you've got a show, and like, and also Paul, you work for a clothing brand yourself, so I'm sure you've gotten some inspiration from there also, and also from some ideas. How does it affect the brand?
Yeah. Like for me, personally, it works out good because like for now I have some good connections that I can deal with. So like when everything started, like we started first with some friends. So like let me say like the music thing is also helping me a little bit for Let's Go To, because I'm also much on Instagram, busy with all this type of stuff. So that affects a lot on what I'm doing at Lebscouture. And also at my working place, I work at Eneco, and most of the people that are also working there, they also support my the clothing brand. So for me, like everything is like in place. So yeah, I can't complain.
Okay, nice. For you, Paul.
Yeah, like it said, everything is kind of like, interconnected, because you obviously whatever you want to start in life, you need full and good support. And if the close ones to you support you like full time, then that's already like a plus point,
Yeah.
So you try that, it's important to have good people around you. And to answer your question, yeah, like we just try to make the most of every ideas that we have. So for example, being working at a shoe store, obviously you get like, promotion materials. And with that, you can also like have ideas about what to do with Lebscouture, or like, okay, let's create like a product that can match like formal shoes, street shoes, and casual shoes,
Yeah.
just try to, how am I going to put it, like put everything into the right perspective. And as well, I'm also like busy with Instagram and my own, brand influencing and everything. So putting all that together really helps us a lot with deciding on what to, to manufacture, quad designs, materials, and models. And
Okay.
it's always good to have a lot of ideas because that helps you a lot.
Okay. Nice. What is because I'm also like a creative guy myself, or let me not lie, I try to be. Let me not say I'm creative.
Everybody's creative. Come on. Everybody's
Yeah.
creative.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. I'm also creative, but um, when I try to create stuff, I mean, it's always like a difficult process of like thinking and writing ideas and throwing it away and coming back to them. But for you guys, how do you decide on like, okay, I want this idea? How do you say, okay, I want this to be the on the chest, or like how do you guys come up with your ideas?
Yeah, okay, no, this is a good one. For me, mostly I have mostly good ideas, but first I always talk to Paul, like, what do you think about this idea? Is it good or not? And because Paul is the one like that's like, okay, no, this is not good. People are not going to feel this one. Oh, you can do this logo a little bit higher or lower, and then I'm the one like fixing all the other stuff, but it's like mostly the creative one. I do also did the stuff on the back. That's why like it's like taking over the social media and all this type of other stuff.
Yeah. So that means you are like the creative dreamer and
Yeah,
the realist. He says, okay, this won't work, this can work.
yeah,
And like,
Yeah.
so that's why with like stuff like this, having two different contrasting people is really, really important, because
Yeah.
the two of you together makes it like the dream
yeah,
team.
yeah. It's a dream
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. But I have to say something though. It's not as easier as he explained.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as he explained.
I can
Like,
imagine.
but the thing is, at the end of the day, we always, compromise. But I think the most important thing is, regardless of where you want to put a logo or whatever, I think the most important thing is having a concept and what you want. And if you have that, then that makes it easier for you to then put things in between or remove things. So I think about what he wants, I think sometimes we're a little bit on the same page on that, but just a little bit sometimes that we have to like, deviate from the original idea. But at the end of the day, it all just, the result is always like an idea of what he already like wanted initially.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's like you have already a big picture, but before getting that big picture, you have to think, okay, how do I put the pieces together to get that big picture?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
most. So that's when I mostly come in. Yeah.
Okay. So we spoke about the inspiration and the motivation for Lebscouture, but then I want to understand both of you personally. What actually inspires and drives both and drives you guys personally?
For sure.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Lebsy can go first.
Like for me, but so the question was, what motivates me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. So I have to think about it a little bit. Uh,
Paul is saying the money.
I mean, for him, he's the money man.
uh, but this one that have nothing to do with Lebscouture, or is it?
No. So I said that,
Mhm.
for example, you told me about what actually inspires you guys. You talked about like what inspires Lebscouture.
Yeah.
Then I want to talk about you yourselves personally. What actually inspires you guys personally?
Hmm.
Yeah,
See,
maybe I
we got
can
back in it.
maybe I can start to just to give him like a
Okay.
guideline.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, what everybody wants is security,
Yeah.
and that I mean financially and just being able to have total control of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because I think COVID has really made everybody realize like, okay, things can change at any moment. So I think that's also just the most important because even for me speaking as well, when the whole thing started, I just wanted to help him as a friend. But then I realized like, okay, I mean, friends are supposed to be there for you, like regardless. But then I realized, of course, I want to help him, but why not just do it together? And then maybe you never know, we can make
Mm,
something really big out of it. So
mm,
obviously it's still like the main idea, like the main man, let me put it that way. But now it's like different from then because then I was just like, when I have time, I will help you or this or that. But now it's like I have to help because we are kind of like doing it together. So I
yeah.
think that makes so just wanted to be secured with what you've got now and what you can even achieve in life.
Yeah.
And with that, I think then you just want to make sure you do everything correctly and right.
Yeah. Yeah. Because nowadays you see that it's always nice to have something for yourself, you
Mhm.
Yep.
have your own job in your personal place of work or whatever, but then it's nice to have something that's your own and you can say that I can put 100% especially into this, and yeah, it's something that you can say it's for you, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I have to congratulate you guys. You guys have started perfectly. The Instagram page is amazing. Nice ideas, nice things there. So there is no doubt that it has started very good. But what is your aspiration? Let me say for the next 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I think right now, I think it's just to take the brand to a next level.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's all nice and good, and obviously, it's always good to hear like good compliment, to get good compliment. But at the end of the day, you really set the bar high, and we just want to keep going higher. And
Mhm.
hopefully, by God's grace, who knows, maybe the coming 3 to 5 years, Leb's culture number one brand worldwide.
definitely.
Nice, nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. I saw that you had some posts on Instagram about like with like some models and stuff, really nicely organized, and it was like a real photo shoot, you know. How was the process there?
That one, the process was really good.
Yeah.
Uh, how it all started is actually mostly Paul did it because like for me, I find it a little bit difficult with the model stuff and all this type of thing. So, and that's why I'm really happy that Paul is also in the game with me.
Yeah.
But first, yeah, we started first with some friends. Then later, I give all to Paul. Then Paul took it down from there, and after that, we fixed some photo studio, and that's how it all goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Um, so you guys are friends, and you guys already touched on it a bit, but there is friendship and there's business. obviously. How do you guys combine friendship and business?
Paul, do you want to go first or?
After you.
Yeah. That's a good one. Look, for real, it is my best friend. So look, and there's always one thing that I've told myself like years ago, like I will never put money before friendship. So because mostly it's most friendship got spoiled because of money or all this type of stuff. But like for now is whenever we talk about business, it's business. Like we can laugh and we can do all the type of stuff, but when we are busy with Lebscouture, we are 100% focused. And when we are ready to laugh and do our crazy stuff, we do it with our friendship stuff. But let me say the love for our friendship is there, and the love for Lebscouture is also there. So that's why we are 100% optimistic that it's going to work.
Okay.
Yeah, and to top of that, like he explained like perfectly. And I think the most important thing what we do is respecting boundaries.
Yeah.
And for example, like I don't want to play CEO, he doesn't want to play creative director. So I think really understanding boundaries works for us. I mean, there's always going to be challenges like friendship or this or that. But at the end of the day, I think if you understand your boundary, that's the most important thing. Like for example, like I said, is like the main idea and like business, idea, man. So the only thing I just try to do is like, bro, just tune it down a bit, don't go overboard. But at the end of the day, I just let him make the decision in peace and not really bother him too much. And the same thing goes with when we have to come with graphics, designs, and everything. Like I tell him the way I want things to be. A lot of times I tell him like this is what I want to do it. And he's like, you know what? I can't even do it. Just come do it yourself. Just to show how much we respect and understand each other's boundaries.
Yeah.
So I think with that, everything, it makes things go easier. But obviously there's always sometimes challenges, but if there's a good friendship and you understand each other's perspective, then there's always, we're always going to solve the situation easily.
Okay. So at the moment, is it only you guys working together, or you have like a team of other people who are helping you guys out?
At the moment, it's Paul and I.
Okay.
But at the background, also we have somebody that also invested in Lebscouture
Okay.
with some amount of money so that we can get all these things together. But the main thing is now it's only Paul and I, and we
Okay.
are planning like for in the future if it goes well, like we can bring one or two people in to like really get in all the place.
Okay. Are you guys looking at the moment for investors or people who believe in the dream and would like to join it or support or whatever? Are you guys open to that?
Oh yeah, that's 100%. Like if anyone wants to invest, come and invest too. And for investing 100%, like if we have that, then we can do more than what we have at the moment.
Yeah.
And also, we are also looking for influencers. That's also where we are really busy with right now, because with influencers we can get more brand awareness. So that's what we are really busy with right now. And that's Paul place, and it's really doing good. And so at the moment, like we have two influencers now that we are working with, and very soon we'll start posting them, and we hope like for the future that's going to be greater than what it is right now.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And about the influencers, we just don't want only in Netherlands. We also want like worldwide. Like it doesn't matter. So far we can just spread the word out and let people know that something that is called Lebscouture. And like I said, we working currently with two. One is obviously from the Netherlands and the other one is from the UK.
Okay.
We're not trying to keep it like just in Holland. We want to make it a worldwide thing.
Yeah.
For the viewers out there, if you know you're also busy with some, brand influencing and you have a very nice profile that suits Lebscouture, please feel free to send us a DM and we'll see what we can do.
Lebscouture to the world, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So last night on Instagram, I put out a questionnaire for people to send in questions that they would like to ask you guys. And I got a question, and it's from a girl in the UK. She asked advice for young entrepreneurs that want to start up a business. If you guys could give because she's also around the same age group, British Nigerian. So yeah, so she asked for any advice that you guys could give her from your experience.
Yeah. For me, what I would say is, if you have a dream, go for it. Like, don't just dream and just be sitting there and think that it will come for yourself. And also do a lot of research. With that, then you can achieve a lot, because like all the contacts that we have right now, we also did a lot of research before starting it. Because we also receive a lot of message from Instagram or Snapchat that people are asking us for advices, all this type of stuff. And one thing that I mostly see that most of the youngest don't do is they don't do their own research first before asking out for help. And like for me, every day I'm busy like watching YouTube videos that can help a lot of people. Watching YouTube videos like how to start your own brand and what to do and how to find a manufacturer, all type of stuff. Like, it starts first with your own research, and from there you can take it to the next level.
Yeah,
That's the basic thing. If it's not good, then it's gonna be difficult.
no.
Yeah. And the research is really, really important, because that's the number one thing we always tell people that kind of like contact us. Because I myself, I had a very bad experience with that. Like, I think a couple of 6, 7 years ago, I also tried to start something for myself, and I didn't really do my research. I just obviously had an idea and I just went for it. And unfortunately, my main logo, it was it was already like, it existed already. So I was like, oh. Then afterwards, I did my research and I realized the logo I saw already existed since 1960 or something. So there was no way I was gonna have any, like, I had nothing to say. And
Yeah.
I remember I did it with a lawyer then, like when I was still in like the MBO. And the person just told me, Paul, as a lawyer, the best advice I'll give to you is stop immediately. Because if you get caught, like you've not even started, but if you get caught, like they're just gonna take over and it's gonna be like I'll work for them for the rest of my life. So after like creating nice models and nice designs, I just
Yeah,
have to let it go, like for
yeah,
life.
yeah,
So for people out there, just I know everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, but just take your time, create like a plan,
Yeah,
write whatever you want, do your
100%.
research, and if you know the, like when you realize the coast is clear, then obviously you need your finances and everything, because it's really important research, very important.
okay. So that means the word from here is research. Do your homework. Don't be
Yeah,
lazy.
Yeah.
homework. Yeah,
Yeah.
homework. Because it's the same thing with us. Because these days, you can't ask someone for help without even know what you need. So it really starts from there. And
Yeah.
I can advise everyone, go on YouTube. YouTube is a new teacher. You can learn everything on YouTube. Like for me,
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Like if I want to know how to do stuff, and also how to for the website, we also build it ourselves. It took a lot of time watching YouTube videos, and with that, they say practice makes perfect. So watch a lot of videos on YouTube. It can help you. If you have any questions, write it down. There's probably something will come up, and that also helps us a lot. Like bringing new ideas, or these people do it a different way. So let's also try it. Maybe it will work out for us.
Yeah. They said nowadays in the world, soft skills is the hottest commodity nowadays, because you might do your bachelor's or you might go to school or
Yeah,
whatever, but it's the skills that you can learn.
yeah,
Software skills, knowing
yeah,
how to create a website, knowing how to market something. how to create an Instagram page that is successful. Things like that's what is needed in this day.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys know that, so that's really great, man. That's really great.
100%.
Yeah. You guys have had your well, I believe you guys have had your ups and downs. Could you tell us the experiences you've learned from them and something that we all can also learn from?
Yeah.
I expect to hear from both of you. Hear from both of you.
Okay, like for now, for me, the first thing was like, we first find a manufacturer, like outside the country, and one of the most challenging thing is like they have your idea, like how you want your stuff to be. Then you will talk to the people to send it. Then you ask for some samples, and when the samples comes in, everything is like not done well. Like that is one of the biggest thing. Like it's your motivation will goes down a little bit lower because your expectation is like really high because you paid a lot of money to ask for some samples, like how your stuff is going to look out, all this type of stuff. And that is for me one of the number one thing, like the biggest obstacles.
Yeah. That's like always have some things that always messes up at the beginning. So one of it is communication.
Yeah, communication. Yeah, 100%.
Especially when your supplier or whatever is not in the, I don't know, same, if you're not sitting down, even when you're sitting down in the same place, that's going to be communication problems unless you deal with the person directly. So that's like that's one thing that people should keep in mind.
Yeah. And I think to add to that, I think also the time it takes also, especially if you're working with, like a factory outside the country, because it takes days, to ship and everything. So because actually what people just see is you posting a t-shirt for sale. But before that, there's a lot that happens. So it's like you're trying to get the right material for the right model. So that already like takes time. And then you come about with the designs and everything. And then, like you said, communication, you communicate it. And then the people you communicated it to, they have to like also create it and fix it and then sending it back. So this whole thing takes a lot of time. And sometimes you could be late for for the production of a t-shirt, for example, just because of the delays. And if you're lucky, everything goes well once, and if you're not, they have to go back to step one again and everything. We've had a lot of, like, it happens like I think 2-3 times that we had to like cancel a special design on a t-shirt because either the logo wasn't put well, or we feel like, okay, this one is not good for sales and everything. So I think that's one of the biggest challenges. And obviously for startups, finances is always like a struggle, a challenge, especially if you have other things in your daily life. Like we all live by like ourselves. We also have other, expensive. So it's like you're busy with your own personal expenses, which are also compulsory, and also setting, money or, aside also for the business. So that's always a challenge, obviously, but they always say cut your clothes to your size. So with the little we have, or with everything, we're working with what we have for now. And we know with time things are gonna get better. And obviously the ops, I mean, it was a big success, like the launching of the site and everything. It was a very big, and we really appreciate like everybody that plays that role, both friends, families. Like we appreciate the support, and we can actually say things went way better than we expected. So we really hope even for a better 2021. But that really made us very, 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 very happy. So I think that makes it good for the bad moments that we've had in the past.
Okay.
It gives us also extra motivation. That's why this year we want to go mad. Do extra.
Yeah. 2020 2020 was a crazy year, man. So 2021 has to be a year of takeoff for everybody. Yeah. What final question? What's the biggest surprise that you've had during this journey?
For me, I would say the support and love. Like, because, you know, it's not easy to start something new. And even when you do, you don't know what to expect. And yeah, I can say we really got a lot of love and support. Like, I mean, obviously there are some people you expect from them, while also some people that you didn't expect from them. Like, it's nice. It's good to see. And yeah, I think for my part, that's the biggest surprise. Like,
and for me, for my part is the expenses. Like, sorry, brother. Yeah, for my part is the expenses. Like, it took a lot of a lot to get all this stuff together, and some things came in like, oh, cost a lot. And if you check everything together, so it's a lot of money. Like, we just start up, like, how to get everything back and continue again. So for me, that was one of my biggest surprise. Like, because I didn't really do a really great research on that one.
Hey,
like
Paul, research.
Yeah.
Paul said research.
So on that one, on the finance place, it was for me like a little bit on the low, but now I know I know how to do it better. So because it was also like talking to the manufacturer and talking about prices. And first, it was really difficult to talk about the right price, how to buy the right hoodie for the right price and all this type of stuff. Like, first, I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. But now it's like, okay, let's talk price. If you don't do it, I'll leave. And then you see like they can always go lower. But that was one thing that I didn't know.
This guy is a real African man.
Yeah, because then after that, like, got what I just said, I always watch YouTube videos. Then you see you started learning new stuff. Then like for now, with my manufacturer, I'll be talking to them, like everything is now getting into place. Now no expenses can surprise me no more. Like it has been. But
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they say, you can do all the research you want, but experience is the best teacher at the end of the
day.
Yes. Experience is the best teacher no matter what. No matter the research that's been done, nothing is experience.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. So would you guys like to drop your socials, your Instagram, your website, anything that you'd like people to get in touch with you with?
Yeah, sure. For me, they can find me on like if you write Lebson on Instagram, I think probably you're gonna find me.
Yeah.
My Instagram name is Mr. Lebs. That's mr.lebsz.
Okay.
You
can find me on Instagram.
So.
Yeah. Well, like also my Instagram is just easy, just my name and my surname. So just Paul Aimakhu. This Paul at PaulAimakhu, and that's our personal handles. And for our brand, is just basically the name of the t-shirt. So Facebook, Instagram, website is just basically the same. So feel free to follow us, and you can always send DMs or whatever it is, email. You can also email us. We always ready to listen to people and see what they want and expect from us.
All right. It's gonna be. So I really have high hopes for 2021 on the personal level, and I'm also waiting for the summer collection that you guys are gonna drop. I can imagine that after Corona, things are gonna get crazy. Things are gonna get like people are gonna be able to go out again, and everything gets back to normal. And I would love to wear my fitted Lebscouture shirts, out. So I guess we can expect more from you guys.
Yes, you're 100% going to be dripping.
We're cooking something.
So we saw.
Uh,
All right, guys. It was
Yeah.
really. Do you guys have any last words that you would like to say?
For me, like what I want to say is I want to thank you for this opportunity, and also thank everybody that has been helping Lebscouture, and also thank the people that have taken that time to watch this video. And just stay tuned, and I hope to we hope to surprise you guys very soon with more.
Great.
Yeah. So just like you said, like big shout out to Victor Cabo. Thank you for this wonderful, like this wonderful opportunity, because obviously it's a two-way thing. Like you got a chance to interview us, and also we got the time to talk about ourselves and the brand. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And yes, thank you, the viewers, the listeners. Thank you for your time. And we're cooking something, and we hope to surprise you guys. And we wish everybody a very good new year, a very healthy year, and just keep going. And yeah, good and positive vibes only.
Yeah,
No matter
always.
what,
Yeah.
just to be positive, it's gonna be all right.
All
Time.
right, guys.
Thank
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for allowing me to interview you guys. It was, I must say, it was a really amazing interview. Time has flown by. I learned a lot. You guys are, I would say, inspiration. People who just think about an idea and just go for it. And yeah, it was really an amazing time. I have no doubt that the people who have listened have learned something. And yeah, and I expect them to check out your page soon and also get their fly wavy couture.
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a lovely year, and thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
thank you.
you,
Same to
sir.
you.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. If you would like to send a message or view more content, check our description box below for all our socials and websites. Till we meet again. Bye.